Hello everybody and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Alexandra. Yeah, it's just me. And I wanted to talk to you today about a very special thing in a way. And It's just like a vlog style video. I'm just going to talk about some things that are happening in our life and feel really, really good. As you know, we got married not long ago, and these days we finally got like our official just IDs and everything like that, and we have them there. And I also like change residency to be like here in the city, and. It's been like a really wonderful process, and I'm kind of like officially Mrs. Benzar. Of course, I've been officially since like we got married, but now I kind of have it on plastic, it says that. And it just feels really good. And for me, this whole process has been like um, it's just been like with God. I don't know how to explain it otherwise, because it just felt so good at every step. And even if we had a lot of upheaval about our marriage, right? And it's been at times it's been quite challenging, because it seemed like everything was like falling apart. But that's just a lie, and I know it's just a lie, and I just needed to feel to that and just let it go. Getting married with your twin flame is one of the most beautiful things, and I never thought that I would be the person to just say this, like, oh, I'm so happy I got married, right? But the truth is I am, because it's very special when you are getting married with your twin flame. It's just truly and honestly permanent, and that feeling of this is not going to end, right? It's just so present, and there's nothing that can pull us apart. And I it seems like so weird to not have that in a way, because I feel like I haven't lived like for a long time like without Lawrence. Like, we've been together for, I don't know, 4 years already almost. But I don't know, time. But I kind of feel into what people usually feel when they're getting married, right? And then they don't have the satisfaction of feeling like their marriage is permanent, right? Like, divorce is such a big thing right now, and everything could be fine, and tomorrow you could just see like, oh, your partner wants to divorce, and why is that happening? And there's a lot of suffering happening in this realm of relationships because of that. And for me, I'm so grateful because of the teachings of Jeff and Shaleia that have helped me just be with my twin flame and be in harmonious union, and to really see that there's no way that me and Laurentio are gonna ever break apart. And I think like this is something that's highly like under appreciated when it comes to twin flames. I don't know. I feel like even me sometimes I'm just like, oh yeah, we're together forever and that's it. But sometimes I kind of just go through these periods of upheaval when I'm like, oh wait, this is a big thing. Like, oh my god, like, yeah, it's normal, right? But also I don't want to like take it for granted, right? It's been definitely it's very special to experience this. And it's truly just you and your relationship with God, and it's beautiful to feel that you're never gonna be left, you're never gonna be abandoned. And even if like sometimes like upsets might come up about it, that foundation of peace is there, and I don't have to worry about Laurentio abandoning me. And actually, this is something that I wanted to talk about. Like, before our marriage, I was like highly like upheaving like this abandonment. And I remember like one night we went to bed, and I was just kind of shaking in a way, like, oh my god, yeah, you gonna leave me, you know. And it was kind of like a little bit dramatic. I knew like that's not gonna happen, but at the same time, there were like these parts of me that started to like just come up, you know, seemingly out of nowhere, right? They were there all along, but I was numb to them. But I was just like, oh my god, where is this coming from, you know? And I had to filter that. And Laurencio was very kind, and he held space for me. He gave me cuddles and all of that, so I can just feel safe, you know, and in processing these feelings, right, and just loving myself. But I felt all of this very deep abandonment coming up, right? And now I feel just so much more stable and peaceful in our relationship. And I know like I felt like this also when we came in Harmonious Union, but I feel like now it's just kind of like a new level of that, and I'm like, oh my god, it can be better, right? And I know that this is what like kind of the promise of like the teachings of Jeff and Shaleia, you know, you're supposed to feel better and better, right? But it's still kind of a little bit surprising for me whenever it happens, like you have like a breakthrough like this on a level, and it's just like, oh my god, it really gets better and better, right? And it's I'm really appreciative of that, and very grateful for that, because yeah, just feels very, very good. So yeah, we made our IDs, and it was a whole shenanigan there, because we went to like make them, and then we noticed like we didn't have like one of the papers, and we were like, oh fuck, oh this is all of these kind of nasty feelings, kind of like we fucked up, and it has to be hard now, like we chose to be hard, and we had to schedule another appointment, and we would, because there is like a kind of like deadline for like me, because I changed my name. I had to like do it like in 14 days, right? And if you weren't doing that, you had to do like a kind of temporary ID or something like that. I was like, oh my god, I have to do the temporary ID. I have to, it like the process just seems so hard, you know. And we were standing there with the lady, and she told us like, you're missing a document. I cannot have you make the IDs. And we were like, what are we gonna do now, right? And we sat there and we felt our feelings while the lady was kind of still looking through the paper. She was like, yeah, just yeah, and we were like feeling our feelings. We were like, oh my god, I claim it, God. If I have to go through this process again, I don't care. I just want to, like, you know, have this done, you know, to claim my ID and to claim like my new, in a way, name and my new residency, and to really just kind of start this family with Laurencio in this kind of more official way, right? In the eyes of the law. And we claimed it, and the lady told us like, yeah, you can, like, if you can come back by 1 p.m. I'll take you guys in, right? And we were like, oh my god, let's go. It was like kind of like 11 or something like that. I was like, yeah, we can totally do it, right? So it was like, yeah, it was like a whole story, like, just go back home, don't find the document, like, okay, let's go somewhere else and get the document that we needed. We found it, and we went back, and because of the whole coronavirus thing, we were like, oh my god, are we able to gonna get in the building? Because usually there are people that be like, no, you cannot go, like, do you have like a programming, like an appointment and all of that. And yeah, but we talked like with the guard, and he was like, yeah, just go in. And then we talked with another guard, and he was like, yeah, just go there, and just after that guy, just go in, right? And we did that, and we were like, it just went so perfectly. And again, it was just like one of those God moments, you know, when I felt like so very supported by God, and it was just not like, I could have never done that by myself, right? There's no way. So therefore it's yeah, and then it was, the lady took it in, and then it was kind of like a little bit of, is everything okay now? It's like, is something else gonna come up? Because it was kind of like we were tight on time, and we're like, oh my god, let's. Oh. But everything was like fine, and yeah, it was just Laurentiu did his first, and then I did mine, and then was like a problem with mine because I don't know, like the system something, and it was like, oh my god, no, you know. And then we fell to that, just keep claiming, you know, that, and you know, like yeah, it all went in like perfectly, and just we got them and we have them, and I'm so very grateful. I'm so very grateful for that, and yeah, just when I first got like the idea, I was kind of just looking at it, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, it was just kind of like, it was like such a special moment. It seems kind of like a silly thing, you know, you get your idea and you want to like cry about it, you know, but yeah, it was just kind of very special, and I yeah, I'm still kind of a little bit emotional about it, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, this has been yeah, just an update, you know, about our marriage and how are things going with like that. And yeah, finally all the legal matters in this way are kind of handled, right? And yeah, it's done. We are very married. Good. So yeah, with that being said, this is the update that I wanted to give you, then, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment and like this video, and subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next one.